What's going on, guys? Fastfeet here with AceGamesTV, and today I am doing something that I usually do on my own channel, but I am bringing over here to the Ace Games community, and that is, well, basically just chill talks with me. Just kind of times where I just chill the fuck out. It's really early in the morning, so I haven't slept yet. It's 6 o'clock in the morning for me right now, and I'm just chilling. It's just, some shit that goes through your head. Just kind of like those things where, you just think it's late night, maybe for you guys when it's you're sleeping or whatever the hell. Just laying in bed waiting to go to sleep, you're just chilling, just start thinking about random shit. And so that's basically what I just do. I just sit here and talk, just give you guys something to listen to, basically. And it had some reasonable success on my channel. If you guys want to go to that, I'm sure it'll be in the description, as well as I'll throw it up on the screen here somewhere. But basically, I just sit here, talk to you guys about what's going on, either in my real life or kind of what I'm thinking about. And yeah, that's basically it. And so basically, if you want, you can go to my YouTube account and check out what I'm talking about, because I do have, I think it's 3 or 4 videos up there that people have looked at. And excuse me if I yawn, like I said, it's like 6 in the morning for me, so little little tired. And if you hear stuff in the background, it's my mom moving around. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to let's see, what are we talking about here? Oh, first of all, well, this is a BG that I did on my warrior as arms, as you can tell. Metro, I just whispered Metro, bleh. I whispered Metro, and I was like, yo, you want to heal bot me for a BG, just so I could show you guys just me destroying some people. And that's basically all that happened. I just basically ran around and just destroyed a bunch of people. My warrior does have the heroic girth, so yeah, I hurt pretty hard. So that's fun. So let me just kind of get right into it. So I think what I'm just going to be talking about today is kind of your past. There's times when I'm just chilling, just on my computer, just going through YouTube videos, going through music videos, stuff like that. And I came across a video by Collie Buds. I don't know if you guys know him. He's a reggae guy. He's kind of like a rapper reggae. He's kind of cool. He's a white guy, but he has the accent, and it's fantastic. Like, seeing this guy talk is just hilarious, because it's not what you would think would be coming out of his mouth. I'll put a link in the description for the video as well, because obviously I can't play it in here because of, well, it would be copyrighted. But let me just get back to what I'm saying. The song is called Playback. Now, it's basically talking about, this guy. He's talking about how, this girl is breathtaking and all this other shit. And it's just kind of like, you sit here and think about it. It's like, when you're in those, like, kind of mental areas where you're just, like, you're not even paying attention to the song. You're just, like, kind of totally, like, lost in the lyrics. You're not, like, like when you're in your car, you're just chilling back, you're pumping the tunes. You're just fucking chilling and having a good time. You're not really like, dude, listen to what this guy is saying. You're not like that. You're just sitting there listening to the beat. If you got a sub in the car like I do, you're just sitting there chilling, listening to the sub, enjoying time, enjoying the day, enjoying life, yada yada yada. But when you kind of sit down and you're just kind of in a whole different world in your head, you're not even you're not even sitting at your computer. You're just kind of off thinking about some random shit. Music starts to, I think, affect our head a little bit more. Because I was sitting here, listening to the song, and it started reminding me of my ex-girlfriend. And for those of you who don't know, I am going to get a little... This is obviously about my life, so if you guys don't like listening about other people's lives, just fucking get out of the video now. Because this is me just talking about random shit. So, deal with it. Now, my ex-girlfriend, basically, we broke up, whatever. It's all good. But I still have feelings for her, kind of thing. And I don't know, for some reason, the song reminds me of her. And I just find it kind of weird that, even though we've both been through a lot of shit, we've seen other people, all this other shit, that this song still specifically reminds me of her. And that's kind of what I'm talking about. It's like, music can take you to a whole nother place. I believe, I don't know if it was Eminem, believe it or not, Eminem of all people. Now don't get me wrong, I love rap music and I love Eminem. I believe he actually is keeping the game of music, or of rap, I guess you could say, afloat. Just because he doesn't rap about, you know, women getting, you know, all the good stuff that rap is usually about. And don't get me wrong, I do like those songs, and I do like plenty of other artists. It's just, I believe that when you rap more than just about, you know, having sex with multiple women and having a lot of money, and you're actually rapping about your life and what has happened in your life and how you managed to get through the trials and tribulations and manage to, you know, overcome them, I believe is on its own level of music. And I believe, like, there's only some songs that can really, like, speak to you and kind of, like, you know, make you think, like, oh, you know, this is kind of reminds me of this, and, you know, it helped me. You know, some people can have a really shitty day, right? You can just have a fucking horrible day. Just horrible, right? You know, you get fucking, some kids beat the shit out of you at school and you want to fucking kill somebody. That's a horrible example. But either way, what I'm trying to say is, like, if you have a bad day, you know, there's always usually about one song or a artist that you can just chill, just sit down, just relax, and just listen to, and it'll put you in a better mood, right? You know, some songs can just, you know, it's just like some songs can evoke emotions out of us that we would never thought would be able to happen. It's really weird, you know. You know, it's like some of those songs that, like, you could be listening to and it's like, oh shit, I got goosebumps. It's like, you know, it's weird. It's hard to believe that music, out of all things, could provoke emotions such as that. Like, you know, me, you know, thinking about my ex-girlfriend, you know, feeling like, you know, you're having a shitty day, and music can make you feel better. Like, the amount of things that music can do is actually, like, insane. And I feel that music will eventually become a lot larger in our life, even though it already is a good. Because I mean, if you think about it, we're always surrounded by any sort of media. If you take it that way, as an through advertisements or you know, television, radio, we are always constantly being bombarded by these things. You cannot leave your house without seeing an advertisement. I don't think it's physically possible to see any way, shape, or form of an advertisement. And that's just kind of the world that we live in right now. And that just also just reflects upon music as well. We're always being bombarded by media and sounds and music. And we can easily, I think that makes it a little bit easier for us to relate to it. Now keep in mind, I am just kind of like rambling about random shit, so if I'm not making any sense, then I hope you at least understand what I'm trying to come at in the general direction. But yeah, I think music holds a larger part of our lives than we really understand it to, because there are times where, you know, it's just like I could be in, you know, my car and I could just be listening to music. I got the windows rolled down, I got the sunroof rolled back, and I'm just, you know, I just like looking around, like, you know, I don't mind this. This is nice, you know. You kind of forget to look around and just kind of take everything in and realize that, you know, life is good. You know, you may, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do have a very, I do have it pretty well. You know, parents who have loved me throughout my whole life, have supported just about anything I've wanted to do, and will, I hope, continue to support me in anything I wish to do, and who have supported me financially in basically the things that I have wanted to pursue. So I am lucky in that that I've had that. I've also, I've also had friends who have been able to help me out, if shit hit the fan kind of thing. So I think we also take that to granted. We kind of forget that we need to just, stop and just chill out for a little bit and, realize that, life's not too bad, right? Life isn't too bad. You just gotta kind of relax and smell the roses kind of thing. Now, obviously, if you're like over in Afghanistan, you're like, you're a soldier or some shit. Obviously, life probably isn't that great. Now, so, if you're saying, if you're gonna retort at me saying, oh, well, blah 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 blah, obviously some people's lives, yes, they kind of suck. Now, even in the darkness, I guess you could say, there's still a light of hope. Um, I don't know who quote that, but I know that's a freaking quote from somewhere. But it it has truth in it, right? Even though there's nothing but, like there could be everything could just feel like it's falling around you and all this other shit. There's always kind of a glimmer of hope that you usually can hang on to that kind of allow you to kind of come out of the rubble and feel better about yourselves. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, by the way, this BG was pretty freaking insane. Me and Metro were going crazy in this one. It was weird. The priest. I'm pretty sure you've seen me attempt to kill him multiple times or kill him. Murdy, I believe his name was, or no, not Murdy. Murdy's in our guild. Or something. I don't know. Something like a priest. The only priest healer in this freaking BG. He gave me the biggest pain in the butt ever, man. That guy would not freaking die sometimes. And obviously you're gonna see that in the video, but there's also many other times where I just utterly stomped his face in because I'm just so freaking good at this game. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that great. But yeah, there was definitely some entertaining moments in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Metro was freaking balling out the heels on this one, no doubt about it. And obviously the freaking lay on hands and all that good shit, man. It was crazy. But yeah, another thing that I kind of wanted to step upon was Facebook, alright? Facebook is a controversial issue in itself, right? Because you have the people that take Facebook so seriously that anything said on it is like the fucking holy grail, right? Where, if you say it on Facebook, you obviously 100% meant it, and you meant to hurt every single everybody's feelings that you possibly could. Like if you weren't even like attempting to like throw your words at in anyone's direction, somehow they're like, "You're a dick. How dare you talk about me like that?" And you're like, "Dude, I talked about your cat." And you're like thinking that I'm talking about you, like what? And I think that is freaking hilarious because I'm somebody who does not take Facebook seriously whatso freaking ever. I use it more just to talk to friends and just to like post funny pictures every once in a while, and that's about it. And the people that get on there and just fucking like they rip each other out about, like the stupidest shit. Like, there was this, there was this one time, a girl posted something on Facebook, right? And these two guys, for the dumbest reason, I don't know why, but they just started going at it on this girl's status. So, so this girl had like upwards of like 80 comments of just these two dudes like going back and forth, like calling each other out, like straight like. It was like a gang shakedown on Facebook. Like, how stupid does it get? Like, seriously. Like, if you ever see those memes where it's like a guy sitting in his chair eating popcorn, like, oh my god, this is so hilarious to watch. That's basically what it is for me, right? That's why I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook for the entertainment value of people being complete stupid idiots. Now, don't like if you're one of the people that do take Facebook seriously, like I'm sorry, but I find you hilarious. I am sorry. Um, and I also feel like parents kind of bring a serious a serious I guess air to Facebook as well, because it's like whenever they send you something on Facebook, it's it always says like their name and their last name, like thanks, sincerely, or it has deer on it. It's like come on, it it does kind of bring that like quote unquote seriousness to Facebook, I guess, but there is also obviously the other people that actually do that. But parents, like in general, they kind of like, obviously, I think us as a generation, I'm talking about my generation. So I mean, obviously, if you're not in my generation, I was born in 1992, so my generation is basically all about computers, right? And so is basically every generation after me. It seems like we're all kind of migrating towards nothing but technology, iPhones, iPads, everything basically. And when I was a kid, if you had a cell phone in junior high, you were the shit, man. You were fucking awesome, right? And obviously most of us did, but obviously it wasn't an iPhone, because iPhones really didn't get popular until I think like high school or something like that. But I think I'm gonna be interested to see how the upcoming generations are, because if you think about it, you look back and you see, your parents say, "Oh, well, I had to walk uphill to school both ways," and all this other stuff. And I think our upcoming generations are going to be utterly spoiled, and I think we, as we grow into our maturity, and we look back and we're going to realize, we took that for granted and we took that for granted. Um, I think it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of it, right? Because if you think about it, like 100 years ago, shit was completely different, right? Black and white televisions, like half the things that no, almost everything we have now wasn't in existence, right? Nothing was there. And the fact that in that short amount of time, we have been able to completely change our lifestyles as humans, right? We have built cities that are ridiculous if you really break them down and really truly think about them. They're just utterly insane. The amount of people that they hold is even more so insane. Excuse me. My bad. Like I said, it's 6 in the morning. Give me a break. But I think the innovation that we are heading towards is only going to increase, I guess you could say. Because, I mean, if you think about it, like, I'm looking at my computer right now. My computer is freaking insane, right? I mean, the stuff that I have in it it's pretty. It's a basically $2,000 custom built computer, and the amount of hardware and memory, RAM, all that stuff that I have in it, compared to what the size of something that would needed to be, like, it's just insane. Like, to my computer, if it was brought back to, the time when computers were nowhere near like this, can you imagine the size it would be? It would be like my house. My house is, well, okay, my house is not huge, but my house is decent. Okay, it's decent. I'm not gonna like pull out a freaking floor plan and be like, yo, this is my garage, this is my backyard, and then start taking pictures and like throwing them up on the screen. This is my address. No, it's not happening. Sorry, stalker. It's not working out like that. Sorry. But good try. Good try. I'll give you that one. I will give you that one. But yeah, I just kind of, I've been thinking about stuff, and that's just kind of what I've come up lately. And that's just me rambling. I wasn't even thinking about technology stuff, but it still amazes me either way about our innovation as a human species and how much we have been able to do in such short time. It's unbelievable. It really is. If you really stop and think and look around and just realize the amount of stuff that we are creating, it's incredible. It really is. So yeah, I will be linking you guys to the video for that I was talking about, the video that kind of like brought me back a little bit. Um, uh, as well as, feel free to let me know what kind of videos kind of bring you back. Let's see, whatever. Some of Eminem's stuff definitely, I can really chill out to, and I'm not talking like fucking get high as shit and then just sit in a chair and just be like, yo, or as our high as shit basically Hunter um, always is. Oh my goodness, he's dude is baked off his mind 24/7. As he would say, for sure, dude, for sure, right? That's what he always says when he's high. But that's besides the point. I kind of got off. Let me know let me know what kind of what songs and music you guys can just kind of vibe out to. Like I'm interested because I know there's so many type of genres of music. There's so many different types that people love and listen to constantly. It's not everybody, listens to one specific kind of music that they can just. Oh my goodness. Sorry. You're all probably yawning to this too, just because, like, yawning is contagious. And I'm sorry. But point still stands. Let me know, because I would be interested. There are some rock songs that, like Five Finger Death Punch, I believe that's the name or the band's name. Coming Home, I think, if you YouTube that, I'll put that in the description too. That one's a pretty powerful one. It can make some dudes actually break down. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I actually got pretty close to tears on that one, because it's basically about U.S. soldiers coming back, meeting and getting to see their children after months and years in Afghanistan. And I find it it's just one of those, like, kind of, it just pulls nothing on. It pulls on nothing else but your heartstrings, basically. In a short term, I guess. Pulls. That's all it does, right? It just fucks with your emotions. Yeah, let me know, guys. I would really like to know, and also tell me where do you guys think the innovation is headed, right? Because there are so many different paths that I believe that we can go down. In the idea that we could, who knows, man? Like, in the next 30 years, we could be flying like hovercrafts or some shit. Like, who knows? The endless possibilities. There are endless possibilities, and I'm just wondering where it could go. Like, who knows? Who really knows? So, let me know, as well as, what do you guys think of the frickin' ownage that I did, right? I'm gonna go Swifty mode, like, ownage, yeah! Games! Fucking Athene. But yeah, let me know. Because basically, how it worked on my channel is I would just, record some random PvP shit. Put it all together. Basically just one BG. And this is a pretty long BG. It's like, what, 20 minutes? And I'm just sitting here talking. Most of you have probably stopped listening by now. But if you haven't, you fucking rock. You fucking rock. You deserve a medal. If I could make you a medal and send it to you, I would do it. But I can't. Sorry. But either way, please know that you are indeed awesome. That's just all you need to know. You as a person are awesome. And you are most likely a very good person. This is me clapping. In a very gay fashion. But either way, fact still stands. But yeah, let me know, because I do have many a class that I could do this on, even though I would get destroyed on basically any other class, due to the fact that my warrior is pretty insanely geared. And let's see, what else? Man, I can't believe, so far I have been just like going off for almost 25 minutes. It's almost, if you guys watch the podcast, which not a lot of people did, sadly, go watch the podcast. Darn it. But I've been going like for like half as long of the podcast, and I'm by myself. I'm a baller. Heck yeah. Oh, and by the way, that reminds me. If you guys haven't, you guys need to go watch Epic Rap Battles of History. Epic Rap Battles of History. It's a series that Nice Peter has created. If you know him, Nice Peter on YouTube. He created it, and it is, darn it, it is a sensational, awesome, sensationalness of awesomeness. Ness. Okay. There are some pretty funny videos on there, and really entertaining ones. Some stuff that are just freaking fantastic. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. All right, 25, almost 25 minutes. All right, I'm done. Okay. Thank you all for watching my video. If you are still watching this video, like I said, you are freaking awesome. I love you. Please go check out my channel, as well as check out Ace Games' channel. Like, thumbs up if you can. I would much appreciate it. As well as subscribe to Ace Games TV if you like what I'm doing. As well as tell me what you think I should talk about for the next one. Or if you even want to see a next one. I love to hear feedback. It really does help me out, guys. It really does. As well as sorry for the black bars at the start of the video. I kind of realized, I was like, fuck, black bars. But there was really nothing I could have done about it. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all later. Peace!